In this video, I want to take a look at both TeePublic and RedBubble sales in 2022. I'm going to show you the whole year, my profits for that year, and kind of the things that I've learned in 2022, what's going on, at least with my shop, and hopefully things that you can do to help you make more profit and more sales in 2023. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juna with Detour Shirts. In this video, I wanted to talk about the difference between RedBubble and TeePublic, at least for me in 2022. In years past, RedBubble used to make me more sales or more profit than TeePublic did, but in 2022, TeePublic actually made more than RedBubble. So I'm going to show you the breakdown of what they both made for me, at least in my shop, and kind of talk about why I think those things happen, why I think it turned around, and the things that you can do, hopefully learning from me, so that you can make more profit in 2023 and beyond for these two shops. Now, RedBubble and TeePublic are very similar. RedBubble actually bought TeePublic, so they're owned by the same company, but there's some slight differences that I think will help you, especially if you're designing like me with mostly t-shirts and designs like that. So let's get into RedBubble first. I'm going to show you the profit that I made in 2022 and kind of what sold best for me as far as topics go. And then I'm going to share with you my TeePublic profits for 2022, kind of break it down. Each of them I'm going to break down by month so you can kind of see what months are trending. And then I'm going to compare the two at the end and kind of give you a breakdown on what I think you should be doing in the future for both TeePublic and RedBubble. So first, my RedBubble sales, you can see month to month, it's somewhere between $125 and $250. Now these are my actual payments in PayPal. And you can see the high one here in Q4 because of holiday sales and things. You can see almost $500 a month, but that's not average. That's mainly for holidays. On average, I'm somewhere between here. And this is what it is for RedBubble for me. Now yours may be different and other people's may be different, but this is kind of what I have with about 1,000 designs. I think 1,091 designs is what I have currently on RedBubble on my shop. And this is kind of what I'm seeing. Now, if you're thinking those numbers are low, they are kind of low. They're low for me anyway. I think I would love to see it higher. I would love to see it at about 500 or more per month. I think that's a good thing for about 1,000 designs. But the reason why I think they're kind of low for me is because for me, I'm getting a lot more sticker sales. So if you can see this right here, when I'm looking through my top sales, a lot of them are sticker sales, and you don't get a lot of profit for sticker sales, at least not for me. I'm only getting about $1 or less per sticker sale. Sometimes $2 if I'm getting a pack or bigger stickers, but for the regular stickers, I'm only getting, about $1. So I'm selling a lot of stickers, selling a lot of products, but I'm not getting a lot of profit for that. And I'm not selling a lot of t-shirts as you would think I would, even though most of my stuff are for t-shirts. So for me, what I'm thinking is happening for my RedBubble shop is t-shirts are getting a lot less sales than I'm usually doing, and I should add more and more t-shirts. The things that work well for me for t-shirts actually are things that look like sticker designs. So if you look through my shop, you can see some of them are like badges and some of them are just really simple designs, not very complex. And those are the ones that I feel like sell a lot better for me on RedBubble because they can work for both stickers and t-shirts and do really well. The other ones that sell well for me on RedBubble are typically more vintage, hand-drawn kind of things like that. So I have a lot of like vintage sunsets. I also have some kawaii stuff that I hand drew, like the corgi one that you see in the background. Those things actually work a lot better for me. And I think RedBubble caters more towards the artsy kind of stuff, the more hand-drawn stuff. So if you are on RedBubble and not seeing a lot of sales for t-shirt designs, remember to think like an artist or design like an artist and maybe hand draw some stuff or do some stuff that looks like it's hand-drawn or more artist-centric for that. So now that you've seen my RedBubble sales for 2022, let's take a look at my TeePublic sales for 2022. So here are my TeePublic sales month to month, and you can see there's a big spike in January, which you didn't see on RedBubble. And what this is the December sales. So November sales are actually bigger. So this is like Black Friday and Christmas sales and things like that. And then December, you don't sell as much as November because it's kind of at the tail end of buying Christmas stuff. People want to get stuff 2 weeks earlier and before. So this is not as high, but you didn't see this spike in RedBubble for some reason. January sales or the December sales don't translate as much. And the other thing you see, it used to go like the RedBubble ones were from 150 to 250, but you can see a lot of these have passed 200 and into the 300 realm. And you can see this one is almost double than what I made on RedBubble. So one thing that I think is helping TeePublic rather than RedBubble is, first, TeePublic is more known for t-shirts, and that's what I'm selling, at least on my shop. I try to sell, I'm Detour Shirts, so I'm selling more t-shirts, and so that's helping me get more sales. And on TeePublic, I get $4 per sale for t-shirts as opposed to $1 or $2 for stickers on RedBubble. So I may be selling the same amount of products, but the products I'm selling gives me a better profit on TeePublic. The second thing that I think is happening for me is the types of things that sell on TeePublic, or the types of designs that I design for sell better on TeePublic. And I shared this before, but I think the TeePublic audience overlaps the Amazon audience a lot better than RedBubble overlaps the Amazon audience. So for those two factors, I think I'm getting more and more sales on TeePublic than RedBubble. So let's take a look at both of them, both charts together. So here I have both charts together, TeePublic in blue, RedBubble in green. I wish I could do it in red, I just couldn't figure it out. But so you can see month after month, TeePublic is selling more than RedBubble every month on top of that, and almost double here and way more than double here, right? So you can see that TeePublic, for me at least in 2022, has done a lot better than RedBubble. But this is only part of the story. I also made other sales on TeePublic that I didn't show here, that you don't make on RedBubble. So let me show you a couple of other ways that I'm making sales or getting profit from TeePublic. So another way to make money on TeePublic is with referrals. So you may have seen this if you go into TeePublic, we're here, and go to make $1,000. So click on that, and this is your referral link. And I didn't even know I used this, but I did in 2022 not by accident, but I just forgot that I did. So you can copy this if you have a TeePublic account. Yours should say / whatever your shop is, and you can share this in social media, which I probably did, and I didn't even know I made some sales. So here are the sales that I made with the referral link that I put into Twitter or Instagram or wherever. I can't even remember that I did it, but I got some profit from it. So here's the profit I made with the referral program. You get $1 for each sale of the person that you referred. So they still get their amount, but TeePublic, because you referred them, will give you $1. So this one right here, someone that I referred made a sale and I got $1, and so on. So they made 5 sales here, and look at what happened in November. Just from referring somebody, or a bunch of people, I'm guessing what happened is the people that I referred made 309 sales together. I don't even know, they don't tell you who made it or how many, but I got 309 in November because 309 sales that they sold in Q4, right? So this is a great one to do if you're not doing it already. So as you can see, this one can be very powerful. The more and more people you refer through social media and stuff, and the more sales they make, the more money you can make. You can see it's up to $1,000, it said, per person that you referred. So this can be huge. It can start off small like you saw with $1, but then kind of surprise you. And it did surprise me that I was like, is this another check? How is this working out? And it says in there when you get it in PayPal that this is a referral program. So pretty cool thing that TeePublic does, that you can refer that. There is not that program, or there is no program like this in RedBubble to refer somebody and get profit from that. At least I don't know. If there is, let me know in the comments, but I haven't found a referral program like that on RedBubble, which is kind of cool that TeePublic actually does that. So if you do that, it's absolutely free. If you have a big list of followers, share it. You never know who's going to join with your referral link and help them get some sales. So nice surprise. I'm going to add that to the total with TeePublic sales. But there's actually one more thing that I got profit from TeePublic, and I'm going to show you that right now. So the other thing that TeePublic does is an affiliate program, and the way to find that is to scroll down here to the bottom and you can see affiliate sign up. So click on here. I've already signed up, but this is where you go to put in your email address and apply for it. And this is how it works. You can see it's pretty easy. You can earn up to 11%, I believe. Yeah, up to 11% of curated designs from artists on TeePublic, which is cool. So you don't actually have to design anything on TeePublic to do this. You can add the products of other people. If I wanted to add this to my shop, you can. You can see easy as 1, 2, 3. You can build your shop without any designs on it and fill it with other people's designs and share it and promote it. And if you make a sale from people going to your shop and buying somebody else's design, you can make a profit. Let me show you how easy it is. So first of all, there's this affiliate link right here. For every page that you're on, you can do it. So let me go here, TeePublic, and let me just pick one of these. So if I just pick, let's say I want to promote this guy, I would just click on this link. You can see it says Lazy Day Shiba Inu, and I copy this. If I click on it, it's copied to clipboard, and I can just put it on Twitter or Instagram or wherever I want to share, Facebook. And if people click on that link and buy this t-shirt, I get 11% of the profits. Pretty crazy, right? And you can also add this to your store. So let's say you have built a store already and you want to add this to it. You just click on it like this, and you can delete it from your store if you want. And then when you go to your store, I already did this with another one. I'll go to my storefront, and because it's a popular design, it stays right here and it puts it on sale for people to buy it. It's pretty crazy. So this is my shop, Detour Shops. You can see I added this. This is not my design. You can see this says Detour Shirts, but this says Nas Art Space. And this one says Blue Version, which I added. And if you don't want it in your store, you can delete it like that and delete it like that. And it gets off your store. So when you refresh, it's not on your store anymore. So even if you're not a great designer, if you can drive traffic to your TeePublic store by sharing links and things like that, and putting like the best, you find the best t-shirts that you can, and TeePublic tells you which ones are selling. So that's kind of crazy too. You can put it on there and make some sales with other people's designs. Pretty nuts. But let me show you what I made almost by accident, because I didn't know I was doing this. I did sign up, but I didn't realize that I got any sales. So I wasn't using this feature a lot, but you can see I did get some sales. I got $13 here and $1 here almost by accident. I didn't even know that I shared it. I signed up for affiliate links, but I wasn't actually using it a lot. I'm gonna plan on using this a lot more in 2023, kind of sharing what I find, some of my favorite t-shirts, and you can do it like that. Like, I found this t-shirt on TeePublic and I really like it, and share it, you know, on social media. I wanna share with you, and I didn't know that RedBubble also has an affiliate program. So here we are on RedBubble. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see that they have an affiliate program too. Click on here, and this is where you can sign up for their affiliates. It's not as easy as TeePublic, where you can get the link and copy it to your clipboard and actually put designs on your shop, but you can join through Impact and you'll get links, and so you can still share those links to different things, other people's designs and things like that, and be an affiliate. So this is how it works. You can look at this as well. So I haven't used this as much. You saw that I didn't get any affiliate sales for RedBubble. So I'm gonna join this and try it this year as well, as to get more affiliate sales with RedBubble. So just to recap, here's TeePublic. Again, I made this much, $38.85 in sales, but then I also got these referrals for the year, as well as the partner sales, and for a grand total of $43.09.80 for TeePublic in 2022. And let's compare both of those together. So RedBubble with 197 designs as of today, I got $26.20 for the year and 83 cents, and TeePublic with 1,010 designs have $43.09 sales and 80. So you can see almost double TeePublic because of all of those things. And I think it'll just keep growing and growing in 2023. So some of the takeaways that I've learned in 2022 for RedBubble and TeePublic is, first, you want to design the right kinds of things that work well for your shop. For me, those things are hand-drawn stuff, vintage sunset stuff, things that are really easy, simple designs that work well on stickers, as well as t-shirts and more art-based hand-drawn, I like to call them artsy designs for RedBubble, because design like an artist, those things work really well for RedBubble. For TeePublic, I'm just doing more and more t-shirts like Amazon. I think those big bold text designs, those kinds of things that are funny t-shirts. T-shirts do really well on TeePublic as opposed to RedBubble, at least for me, and so those things do really well. Another thing that I learned, again, just to recap, is to sign up for referral stuff, sign up for affiliates, and I'm going to sign up more for affiliates on RedBubble as well and try and do both of those things. So those are my plans for 2023. If you want to learn more about what kinds of designs to design on RedBubble, I have this video right here of 5 tips for designs on RedBubble. I think those could help you in 2023 and beyond. Those are things that I learned. Click on that video and watch some of that. Thanks again for watching, and as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.